It's a big one. It's very big. Very, very big. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Absolute Sabers channel. Thanks for joining us as always. If you're new around here, thanks for clicking on the video. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Also as well, make sure that you are following us on Instagram and TikTok. The links for those will both be down in the description. If you haven't already, it'd be massively appreciated if you can go and give those both a follow as well. But today we are taking a little look at the MARROK Xeno 3 lightsaber from Saber Theory. Check out sabertheory.com for all your Saber needs and use our code ABSOLUTE at checkout for a cheeky little 5% off. So like I said, massive thank you to sabertheory.com for providing us with this lightsaber today for us to look at. When they contacted me a couple months back and asked me, hey, do you want to do some reviews for us? Absolutely, yeah. They're a company that have been around now for a good few years. They have built a good customer base. They have got a good reputation as well within the community. So I was absolutely not hesitant at all, one bit, about taking on some reviews for them. So before we get into it, I do just want to talk about the actual way that this comes shipped. This is by far one of the most premium unboxing experiences I've had from a Nexus lightsaber. They are the manufacturer of the lightsaber. It comes in this lovely box, the MARROK Saber graphic on the front, little magnetic flap on there, open that up, bit of foam, unbox that. I mean, it just feels really, really premium. Get into the box, everything has its place. The saber, your blade plugs, your manual and screw pack, charging cable, everything has its place. It feels like a very, very premium product. And I have to admit, it does still feel like a premium product now that I've had the chance to actually look at this. We know that these are quote-unquote budget sabers, but the quality is just getting better and better and better and better. Every single saber I review from Nexus or TXQ, the quality is getting better and better and better. I mean, really, I can't really keep up with it anymore. The electronics, the overall finish, the machining, it's insane. And the MARROK is no exception. So before we look at it, let's remind ourselves where this comes from. First seen in the Ahsoka series from the mysterious Inquisitor or former Inquisitor MARROK, hired by Morgan Elsbeth in her quest to find Grand Admiral Thrawn. We have since seen a little cameo appearance in the Tales of the Empire show recently released on Disney Plus just this past week. So still not much really known about this character, the background. Were they a Jedi? Were they just a Force user that was picked up? We don't know. A little bit more backstory on MARROK would be really nice. Very interesting character. So let's dive in now and take a little look at the saber itself. Guys, gals, it's a beast. This thing is just ridiculous. I don't even really know where to begin. Obviously it's a double-bladed saber, so you'll notice here that your emitters they're opposites. They're not facing the same way as some double-bladed lightsabers are, which I like about that. It's different. You don't really see that done. Does the ring open? Yes, it does, but you'll see here the design on the front is not mimicked on the back, which for me lets it down a little bit, but we can live with it. You'll hear that the ring actually opens. This thing can stay still. It opens in a couple of stages. One stage there clicks, and then all the way down. You need to take it out of frame to actually turn it around. This is actually that big. This is only maybe about this far from the top-down camera here. I can't even twist it. So yeah, it's big, but it's nice, guys. It's been put together really, really well. It feels great in the hand. The finish is like a brushed aluminium or aluminum if you are North American. The only kind of really quibbles that I have with it, to be honest, is I want this design on the back and the front, not just on the front. That's number one. And number two, if I just close this ring over for the sake of showing you guys, these little kind of details here. Now these do unscrew, which is good, but I'd like to have seen these painted gold rather than black. Apart from that, not really much else to complain about. Obviously it's a one button. Nexus, come on, 2 buttons. We need 2 buttons. It's this big gold trigger here. As usual, charging port actually, I like this. The charging port's actually hidden under this little plug. So that's really, really nice. So don't lose this plug, folks, because you don't get a spare one, or at least I didn't. And if you do lose it, then you could be having a hard time trying to get another one. But I really like how they've done that, and they've actually hidden that charge port back there. Now, to get into the soundboard, the micro SD card, you'll be wondering, how do we do this? Well, it's not too difficult, to be honest. If I just open these rings up a little bit and just get this to stand up, right below the gold button here, you've got a little panel with 2 screws, one either side. So we're just going to unscrew these screws. This cover pops right off, and there's your SD card right there. So not difficult at all to gain access to your SD card. So obviously making changes to the default factory settings to the soundboard to the SD card may actually void your warranty. So please contact your vendor and double check that before you do so. I haven't heard of any issues in the past, to be honest with you, but please just make sure that you do double check and you know what you're doing before you attempt this. We actually do have a tutorial on how to add sound fonts to XENO 3 on the channel, so make sure you go and check that out. These are available in XENO 3 and in Profate as well. The XENO 3 being, I would say, the most popular one just now, because it is a little bit more user-friendly in terms of customization. With this, you're obviously going to get a bunch of pre-installed and predetermined ignition styles, blade styles as well. Over 20 sound fonts come standard on it too, but again, it does take custom sound fonts from the likes of Kyberphonic, Ksith and other font makers as well. So overall, in terms of the way that this has actually been built, constructed, I'm very impressed. I'm going to bring it up to the main camera up here so you can actually see it next to my head. It's big. Like, this thing is a good 14 inches long or thereabouts, and with the ring as well, it's about 10-12 inches in diameter. So this thing is a beast. It is a beast. I don't actually quite know how to hold an Inquisitor Saber. I always feel a little bit weird holding one of these, but it's really, really well done. You can obviously see your blade plugs look really nice as well installed. The speaker grill is here in the handle. Doesn't really cause any issues at all, to be honest with you. But overall, it feels very, very premium. The overall construction is great. There's no shakes or rattles to it at all. It's just a really, really killer looking lightsaber. It's definitely, in my opinion, the best Inquisitor Saber that's been designed yet. Could there be more to come? I don't know. But yeah, I'm out of Riva and the Grand Inquisitor, just all of the designs for Inquisitor Sabers, this one for me is just the best looking one. It looks cool, it looks mean, it looks aggressive. It's just a shame I didn't get more of MARROK, in my opinion. Anyway, let's get some blades in it. I will try and get 2 blades in it. I did get 2 28-inch blades, but you do get the choice with this, obviously. Every NeoPixel Saber you get blade or blades with. I chose the 28-inch blades because trying to put 2 36s in here is, in my opinion, just completely idiotic and chaotic. That's going to end up with broken TVs and stuff, so I'm not doing that. So yeah, let's go give it a little spin about, try to at least. We'll come back, I'll give you my full thoughts on the MARROK from Saber Theory. So as you can see, with 2 blades in, I still can't even get into focus. Like, I can't even get into frame with 2 blades. So it's a big one. It's very big, very, very big. But I would say true to form. Definitely true to form. Yeah, I'm going to knock something over in here, so let me take 1 blade out and I'll be right back. There we go, that's better. So obviously both ends will illuminate when you turn it on. They're not separate, they are connected. I don't really know where to hold this, to be honest. Like, do I hold it in the middle and then I can... There's a really nice choke point up here as well. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. just, I just don't know how to hold these lightsabers. I'm more of a single-bladed person myself, but no, it's quite, I don't know. I would say you have to be very comfortable with a double-bladed or an Inquisitor saber to really get advantage of it, to be honest, to take full advantage of it. But no, I'm digging it. Yeah, I don't know. It's really it's weird. It's weird. Probably just because it's me. I'm not used to these double-bladed sabers, but oh, it's quite cool in green actually. So obviously you get all your smooth swing, flash on clash, force effects, melt, tip drag, all the good stuff. And being Xeno 3, you get the Bluetooth app as well to make changes. I just hit myself in the nipple. Yeah, no, I do like this, but I'm a little bit, I don't know, intimidated as to how to actually swing it. I don't know, I just don't know what to make of this. Like, it's awesome to look at, it looks amazing, but to actually swing it about, my arm's getting kind of tired, man. It's, yeah, it's getting a little bit tired. That could just be me, I don't know. So it's definitely different, very, very different. But we'll head back, I'll give you my final thoughts on MARROK from Saber Theory. So there we have it, folks, that was the MARROK from Saber Theory. Yeah, it's different. It's different. It's very different. It's, in my opinion, it's one of those ones that's more of A, display piece, B, if you're comfortable wielding dual-bladed sabers, you know, if you're out at parks or whatnot, or C, if you're doing a cosplay. This is perfect for someone doing a MARROK cosplay, which I have thought about, but I am way too big in stature to be doing MARROK because, you know, they're quite athletic looking and I am not. So yeah, no, this is definitely going to be a shelf piece for me more than anything else, but it's a fun one. The way it's been constructed is fantastic. The quality, the thought process, the engineering behind, they've thought about this very, very well. I really like the hidden USB-C recharge. I like the access to the SD card. I really like the blade plugs that have came with it as well. And I just love that unboxing experience, you know, it just feels very premium. Again, the only two quarrels I've really got is, we need 2 buttons, guys. Come on, let's get this going with 2 buttons. I'm not gonna stop saying this until we get 2 buttons from Nexus. And obviously we could maybe had a little bit more gold detailing on the hilt, but apart from that, yeah, this is an A+ from me. So again, a massive thank you to sabertheory.com for sending this in for us to review. Go and check them out. Use our code ABSOLUTE at checkout for a little discount off. Also as well, folks, if you do have some old lightsabers lying around, go and check out the Saber Theory marketplace as well. Essentially, it's basically eBay, but for second-hand sabers. You put your second-hand sabers on there, people can bid on them or buy them now. You set the price, you remain in control. And obviously you've got buyer protection built into that too. The same goes if you're buying from that as well. So Saber Theory will actually give you a 3-month warranty if you're buying a second-hand saber from their platform. So It's wonderful, definitely go and check it out. I'll link into it in the description below as well. Don't forget to like the video, hit subscribe if you haven't already, leave your comments down below and share the video too if you think someone else might enjoy it. But that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, may the Force be with you all.